We have a little saying at Grace Design Associates, if it ain't fun, we don't do it, number one. None of us at this age and station in life are interested in an occupation, as in fill my time, occupy my time. We really do work really great as a team. We bring our clients into the process. We're always looking to see who is that person, and given who that person is, what does their environment look like? What is it that's going to serve them the most?
We thought, we're building a house, so we should do the right thing, check off that. So we're going to interview some landscape designers. Like, we'll interview them. And we interviewed Margie and Dawn, and we went, we're done!
We make sure that the personality of the person reads in that which has been designed and built for them, and that it's a true self-expression of who they are.
We really got into easy conversations and deep conversations about not only landscaping but life and what we were. I mean, it's always fun to play with other artists in their own realm. I mean, Ellen's a singer and a composer. I'm an artist and a writer. So to work with Margie, who is an artist of dimensionality and landscaping, it really was a treat. But this back part is still one of my favorite little paths. I mean, we have so many secret paths here.
Yeah. That, a lot of times in an urban lot, you never get the chance to discover something.
I know, because
it's all right out front
preset.
In that little rectangular square that is available just for you, and don't go over the line,
They call it in art time-based performance. And so when you talk to me about how that in a garden you have to have it be now and then,
yeah.
And you have to think the whole
Yeah.
thing through. It was
Yeah.
like, it was a revelation.
It is different. I mean, if you're working on canvas, you've got 2 dimensions. You're working in a structure, you've got 3. And then you throw in the 4th is how it changes through time.
Right. It's the first house of its kind, and then when you won International Design of the Year in 2009, it was like, okay, people have to pay attention.
Yeah.
And I go, wait a minute, that's a pretty cool house, and the gardens are pretty cool.
No, there's a thing for us as designers and builders, we can leave and say, oh man, we like that project. And then there's this other thing where people start saying, hey, I like your garden, and then submitting it to a juried panel of your peers, and having them say, wow, that is extraordinary. That does really work. That does hit the goal. It is on track with what we hope to create as
Right.
landscapers.
There are 2 kinds of ways of doing art. One, you have the idea and then try and do that idea exactly. And the other is diving in and going, wow, I hope I discover what I'm doing here. And what worked well with Margie is that we both were able to do that. We were both able to give up our ideas of what it had to be and go, okay, what can it be in reality? There was going to be sculpture here, but the garden itself is so beautiful and it feels so itself. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's
of a piece, number one.
And so there was no need to clutter it up.
Yeah.
We talked about that a lot, how to do minimal brush strokes.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy to overdo stuff.
To overwork something.
Yeah.
Or as Mother said, it's important to know when to stop.
There actually was a 3rd partner, I think, in this landscape, in this garden, and it was the space itself, the land itself, what it gave us, the way it felt.
The back and forth between you and I particularly, just inside of the same language, has really that collaboration led to something so much more than it could ever be by sitting at a drawing table and sketching things out just so. And
so Margie and I working together there was our conversation, and then there was a conversation of the real things, the rocks, the land, the way the water would run through.
I'm really, really, really pleased with Garden, and I'm really happy to know you guys. this garden grew out of who you guys were and being able to share yourselves like openly enough so I could get it.